If I have the discipline to buzz myself, do I not have the discipline to stop?
Do you have the discipline to stop?
Well, I don't.
Do you wish you could stop?
I do.
So, can I, so here's
but your premise is that I don't have enough discipline.
Robert.
What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna review a product. I don't mean to be judgmental or hurtful towards this product, and I say this because I think it's the stupidest thing I've ever bought. That doesn't mean it would be the stupidest thing you've ever bought.
It is everything but a legitimate product.
You came here for a recipe, but I'm gonna tell you the story. This year I had a New Year's resolution to wake up early. I know what I have to do is go to bed early, and it's 11:46 at night right now, so this is why I can't wake up early. I went on, actually I was barraged with advertisements somehow. You know, I don't know how. Maybe I'm writing this book on Adderall and addiction, so maybe some of my search results, my conversations from my thing, I don't know, something in my advertising profile. The concept is you have a Pavlovian response to a shock on your wrist that will help you improve your life. I wanted to use it just as an alarm clock, that you put it on your wrist and it wakes you up. And I would say the only Pavlovian response I have is an aversion to this product. Why would I hurt myself? I mean, maybe you're into this. I look at it and it's like $30 a month. I saw the ad and I was like, what is this? And I'm like, this is crazy, this exists. And I think I talked about it jokingly with my wife for several months, like, here it is again, maybe I should get it, I'm trying to wake up early. It was $30 a month, or like $200 once, or something like this. And eventually the ad, because I guess I clicked it enough times, they kind of can sense that I was thinking about it, so then they sent me the zinger of, you can get it for $9. So I bought it. Like within an hour of buying it, I get a text from the CEO, from the founder, I'm sorry.
Legitimate product.
Hey there, Russell. This is Manish Sethi, founder of Pavlok.
Our biggest goal is to break bad habits around the world. And Mr. Wonderful, like, I can't work with you.
Manish, you're right. Get the out of here.
I wanted to thank you for ordering your Pavlok and joining our program. Quick question. Where did you hear about Pavlok? And what results are you hoping to get out of it? And this is really nice. This guy is clearly into his product.
Yeah,
You're such a con artist.
I'm absolutely not. As for results, Mark, more than 50% of our users break their habit in 7 days or less.
First of all,
Let's leave the skepticism for 1 minute.
I love the skepticism because he doesn't know what's going on.
Look, you guys can argue till the cows come home. You want to get it?
And I think the idea is interesting. The marketing's aggressive. The customer service is out of this world. But I think the product, the concept is controversial, and the product, it's honestly so full of bugs. I had an Android device, so maybe if you have an iPhone, it's a lot smoother, because it was buggy. I responded, "This really you?" He says, "Yep."
Yeah, you do.
So I told him I'm trying to wake up early, and I heard about you guys because you've shown me a lot of ads, and you offered it for $9.99, $9.99, not $9, $10. And I took that. And he said, haha, glad it finally worked. Smiley face. Pavlok is perfect for that. And I said, I hope it helps me get in the habit. And that was the end of my conversation with the founder of Pavlok. Seems like a great guy.
He's an idiot. He's a con artist.
This technology has problems. I'm not kidding.
He's not a technology, Kevin. He's a con artist.
My biggest complaint about this is that it pairs in and out. Several times I would pair it, and then at nighttime for bedtime, in the middle of the night, it would just unpair. And then the alarm sometimes would still go off, but I couldn't unpair it to my phone. And that was frustrating because then it was shocking me and I was awake, and I'd take the bracelet off and set it somewhere else, and yet it still would beep and vibrate and shock, and I couldn't get it to stop. And I even contacted customer support, and they were really supportive about it. But the solutions were just, I tried them, but they just didn't work. It's just, it has bugs. Like, there are tricks to it to make it work. It has a lot of glitchy stuff, so I guess they're still working on it. The device itself is this like aluminum cased box with the plastic piece and a thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt acts as the button, and the way you push it is like 1 second versus 3 second versus 5 second versus 10 second, which is kind of hard to gauge. And I kind of think if I was designing something that hurt you, I'd have a kill switch. Just something that, poof, done. No power. No longer linked to your phone, it's just off. Because in the morning I would wake up and do it. And also it has like this jumping jack feature, which is, it's clever, it's cool. But I just wouldn't pay a subscription for this. One thing I'm grateful for is that it showed me how much I want to change my habits of waking up early, but for me this isn't the path. For you, if you bite your nails or something, there might be uses for it, but for me I think it's just hurting myself isn't how I'm gonna get better. So it has this like rubbery thing, and I'm not into data. It tracks your walking if you want, and it's like a Fitbit, whatever. But I'm not into data tracking. Right off the bat, it says it wants to turn off Bluetooth. I'll allow it. Turning Bluetooth on. Okay, and this is like your dashboard. See, you can either do this is all kinds of stuff. It says not paired. So I click pair now. Finding devices. No device found. Okay, it's right there. So I'll push the button. And it shocks me. Pair now. I know it's there. I know it's on because it shocked me. Finding device. Found it. See, I had to shock myself for this to happen. For it to realize it was around, I had to punish myself. I'm sure the founder is going to reply in the comments if he ever sees this that I'm doing it wrong, and that's fine. However, it's not idiot proof. I'm an idiot and I can't get it. Alright, and now it says not paired again. This is the kind of dead stop in this thing where I'm over it. You know, people get smart lights in their house. It's like, oh, the Wi-Fi is down so we can't turn the lights on. You need dumb stuff. It's not doing it. I want to give you guys a demo. Oh, now it showed up. And it went away. So pair now. I'm going to shock myself. I wasn't wearing it during the day because I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels. And I wear a watch. So I don't want to wear 2 watches, one, and then people are like, oh, what's that? And it's like, oh, it shocks me if I bite my nails. And people, it's a judgment, I guess. You know, it's hard to be self-conscious in that. Like, hey, I don't have enough self-control, so I'm shocking myself. People will be like, okay, right on. You know, and you know, maybe that's something I should work on. And there are 3 things it can do to you. It can shock you, it can beep at you, and it can vibrate. There's a lot going on. There's a whole like program where they'll take you like when they have little speeches and little videos and be like habits and all that stuff is cool, but I'm just not a fan of the self-hurt. So I'm going to go to my remote. Okay, I pushed the button, but I think, okay, cool. So what I'm going to demonstrate to you is a reaction to every shock from 10% to 100 at 10%. And to shock yourself, all you do is push the button. So it's like if I'm about to eat that donut and I say, oh, push that. 20. Let's say I'm reaching for that cigarette after lunch. Oh, hold on. Alright, a little shock. That's right. Let's say that someone cuts me off in traffic and I'm ready to flip them off. But, you know, I'm working on my anger issues. I'm starting to get mad. Ugh. Okay. Not so bad. Now, what's interesting is that I got worked up there for the show, and it didn't hurt as bad. Now, we slide up to 40. Okay, now let's say I have a negative thought about myself. I shock myself. So it's like I'm saying, oh, you're worthless and weak. I think the more I do it, the more used to it I get like that. Because the 10% when I started this little demonstration really got my attention. But now the 40%, I'll do it again. Did a thing to my wrist, but it didn't surprise me. So why don't I just go right to 100? I'm here at midnight. I have to wake up tomorrow to do things, but I'm here doing this. This is why I can't get up. Not because I lack an electric shock. I have plenty of alarm clocks and systems to get out of bed, but the one I need to address is, don't eat before bed, don't look at my phone before bed, and go to bed at a reasonable hour. Not this life hacking shit where it's like I can stay up till 1 in the morning, and if I have a shock bracelet, then maybe that'll boost me out of bed and I'll be more productive. That might be the case for some people. And I'm really grateful for the Pavlok experience, because now I know that this resolution that I set for myself, there isn't a shortcut to it. And but I know I'm serious about doing it because I was willing to do this. But, alright, I'm stalling because I don't want to do the 100% shock. But you guys came here to see me get shocked, so let's do it. Oh, really? Oh, that was it? I'm pretty sure 10% to 100% are the same shock. I've tried dog collars. I've felt fences. And this isn't a torture device. It's supposed to just get you moving. But the jump, whatever. I think that they need their software guys to fix all the bugs. And for the right customer, it's for them. But unfortunately, it's not for me. But it was a fun experience. And that's what it's all about. So, if you have any tips for waking up early, please leave them in the comments. Smash that like and subscribe button. And thank you to the Pavlok team for trying something new. I hope you guys keep working and keep thinking of things.